I was not super excited with what I was going to get for delegating anyways.
Hmm.
So put whatever the value is, putting a billion pulse in to a validator and just like getting 0.001% or whatever it was turning out to be wasn't an income stream to me, right? So I had already been looking at, so how do I turn that into an income stream? Now, some people say go over to PulseX, sure. Maybe the new validation will be a better rate. Maybe there's some other options that'll come up. We know there's a lot of a lot of new projects. Um, and I'm one of the guys that's like, really my play would be to swap into HEX. But so again, that
Hmm.
HEX maxi kind of thing. Like if I had a billion pulse that I was ready to swap, I'd probably, if the ratios were good, I'll swap it first day, second day into HEX. Um,
Wow.
not advice, but that's just my thinking, right? Now, why would I do that?
Yeah.
Well, because I want to generate for the same value, I want to generate more yield to fulfill my financial goals, which are to take care of my family, you know, contribute to my community, etc.
Yeah, most people they're really trying to get more pulse, and I think Hex has taken a back seat in the minds of a lot of people now, just because. I mean, is it just the shiny new object price is starting lower, so they think the multiples are there? Like, how do you reconcile the new coin starting lower probably with more multiples with the things Hex can do with passive income and just the runway it has to go up?
Yep, yep, yeah, yeah. And I think there'll be strong crosswinds in every direction at different times. But I think predominantly, there's not going to be any more pulse, right? It'll exist, whatever it is. So you can't get it unless you trade into it. And so if you want it, that means pulse price go up, right? And a lot of people got a lot more PulseX than they wanted, and they didn't get Pulse, and they would like to equalize. I'm kind of in that bag. I mean, I wouldn't mind equalizing the other direction and get more PulseX than Pulse. So you're going to have crosswinds in every direction. And then, of course, anybody who got lots of HEX in order to get in to get their Pulse, well, they can't get the Pulse unless they swap into Pulse from HEX, right? It'll be pretty interesting. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm going to be very careful, but I'll look at my plan is to look at the ratio that I paid for my Pulse in terms of HEX. And if it cost me, gross example, if it cost me, you know, one hex per 100 pulse, and I can get equal to or more hexes for 100 pulse, I'm in. I'll make that trade. That doesn't mean I'll exit pulse completely, because I do want exposure to crazy mad gains, right? I mean, I'm not insane. I'd like that too, but
You
I
love
don't.
Hex, but not insane. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think they're going to be so tightly connected, right? That hex, pulse, pulse X, they're going to go up and down together. I mean, I know they'll diverge a little bit in how they'll go up and down, but they're all going to go up and down together. And so if I think that way, I would like to earn yield, and I'm willing to do that trade off to get the yield.